Not every trip results in great images, and unfortunately on this one it resulted in no images at all. Now, I set off on this day out into the snowy forest with massive expectations, which is problem number one. I hadn't shot snowy forest for absolutely ages, probably 5 or 6 years since I've been to the forest like this. And I was expecting wonderful images. Now, that's my biggest issue. I went out with the Bronica, loads of different types of film, big tripod, and I was looking for that amazing shot and I couldn't see it. I couldn't see the shot for the life of me. And I walked around for absolutely ages, never got the bag off my back. Now, this is one of the problems I suffer from very often when I go out with bigger cameras and trying to get really serious shots. I don't take an initial shot. Now, I missed out on a couple of opportunities early on within the first 20 minutes when I should have taken an image. And I'm sure if I'd have taken an initial image, I would have got into the swing of things. Because once you get that, over that inertia, you get the first shot through the camera, you then start to loosen up a little bit. Now, this was another issue I had with the day. I'd only taken with me my Bronica, which takes a lot of setting up. It takes metering with the spot meter, a very slow process. Now, because I didn't see anything which was amazing instantaneously, I didn't want to take the bag off my back because it's quite a faff and it was snowy and it was cold. Now, had I packed with me, say, a little compact camera, whether that be film or digital, I think I would have taken quite a few images early on. I would have actually snapped away. Now, that may have, or would have encouraged me, I should say, to take the Bronica out and shoot with it, to take the bigger shots. So I should have taken a simple camera along with me as well. Now, another problem was I chose to go into parts of the forest that were very busy. Lots of people were out running, cycling, having fun, nothing wrong with that. But all that distraction, and it doesn't really come across on the camera here because I didn't capture any of those people. I would want to shoot a particular scene and there would be people hanging around. Some people were even looking at me thinking, what are you doing? Now that puts me off. I can't then set my camera up because people tend to wander over and start to talk to you about what you're doing, and that just destroys my creative process. That's just the way I am. And as I said earlier, my lack of familiarity with shooting snowy scenes had turned my super familiar forest with all its well-known compositions and quirks into something I couldn't make sense of compositionally. I just couldn't put the elements together in the scene. Everything just seemed to be a mess. It was obviously all black and white, and I was intending to shoot black and white, but it didn't flow. Nothing fitted in. I had too much foreground. I had too many white areas around the edge of the frame. I kept saying to myself, maybe if there's less snow, maybe if there's more snow, you know, if there's a unicorn running around in the front. I just couldn't get to grips with the scene because I'm not familiar with shooting in snow. And probably the problem is we don't get much snow in Britain these days. So for me, the trip was a fail. It was 3 hours walking around, getting very tired and very frustrated, and ultimately coming home, putting the bag down and thinking, where did it go wrong? And I wasn't going to put this video out because there's no images in it. But I think it's important to say and show people that you can have failure days. You can have days when the conditions are magnificent and you get nothing. Equally, you can have days when the conditions are very, very poor and you get some amazing shots. So don't be disheartened by it. Now, the thing I've got to do is get back on the bike next week. I've got to get out there as soon as possible after a failure and have a successful day to reinvigorate myself, to get back in the saddle, so to speak. So I'm planning to get out as soon as I can, somewhere spectacular, hopefully, and make some good images, because if I don't get the year off to a good start, it's a bit like not taking that first frame. I will possibly drop into a bit of a lull and I may miss out on some great conditions because I just can't be bothered going out there. So thanks very much for putting up with my little rant, and I hope this chimes and resonates with some of you. I'm sure it does. But I will be out there next week and I will be producing more videos of successful photo shoots. So see you again soon, and thanks for watching again.